The views, comments, and opinions of the following program do not necessarily reflect those of Morris Media Studios, morrismedialive.com, or its affiliates. Listener discretion is advised.
Boys. What's wrong with you? She back from Netherlands and you calling people boys.
Yeah,
What's wrong with you, man?
I need your help.
That's what she call you?
Yeah, I fucked up. I got you. Yeah, my bad.
The boys.
All right.
How's this all go, T?
I like the boys.
Okay. This thing is like right in front of me.
That's what she said.
There he go again on his knees in front of men.
Last week, somebody said, "Who's the dude with the pack of hot dogs on his back?"
Larry, is that what they said?
That is what they said.
All right.
He learned to stay out the camera.
All right. So here we go. Hi, I'm Louis Dix.
Speed doggy dog.
Tariff Teeter.
And what's the name of the show?
In a man's world, tighten up your belts.
We apologize. We were waiting because we didn't want to start the show without comedy. So we had to wait for TDP to get here.
Well, I got jokes, T.
I gotta go to the DMV, get my real ID.
I did one today too.
I got to do that. I got to
I went
make an
today.
appointment. I got to make, and I live right down the street from the DMV.
Birth certificate. Thank you. Birth certificate. 2 pieces of mail.
So you can't take your passport?
You can you still need 2 pieces of mail and the passport. So it's either a birth certificate or passport.
So not just the passport.
Not just the passport.
Verification of your address.
Yeah,
You
2
gotta take
pieces of
a
mail. Yeah. I don't want you getting in the line and then they tell you where's the 2 pieces of mail.
Can it be a red notice?
Yeah.
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 As long as you got your address on it.
That's all it matters.
2 pieces of mail. Okay. All
Yeah,
right.
there was a lot of people in there getting their
It's coming up. When is it? It's
May 1st.
May 1st.
Or 3rd. I'm sorry, May 3rd.
Yeah.
They kept pushing it back and pushing it back. So
And you can't fly
Yeah.
domestically if you don't have it by that.
You're
May
grounded.
unless you have a passport, you can use your passport.
No?
Yeah, you can.
Well, you can use your
You can use your
passport,
passport.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Slow your roll. I'm trying to think you know something.
You can't plead guilty. If you,
Yeah, right. I call back. All right. The thespian, Mr. Jeff Arnold, is not here because
on assignment.
he's on assignment working the AC/DC concert
Back in black.
at the
Where?
Rose Bowl.
Oh, shit, that's a big concert. A lot of white people there.
It's so funny. Jeff leaves like detailed messages when he can't make it. Not just I can't make it, I'm working. Jeff he gets into it and tells you that he says, "Hey, I'm working for the AC/DC concert at the Rose Bowl, doing sound check and camera looks. Now, probably won't make it
That
tonight
is
for
a lot of
picture night."
information.
At the time, at
Camera looks.
at 3:46, he was doing camera looks and sound check.
Yeah.
And so he probably won't make it tonight for picture night.
know what he was doing. Plug that in over there, boy.
So maybe he'll make it for the show, but he won't make. We were supposed to take our pictures tonight, and then our boss lady had the audacity to send a text saying,
Audacity.
"Well, I mean, she said, guys, I'm going to take a picture.
Oh, yeah. I need you to
I'm
look cute.
going to take a picture. and need you to look cute."
That's a hard sale.
And that threw everybody off.
Yeah,
Cute. And then she tried to double down and say, "Well, no, I just want y'all to look good." No, you said cute.
You did say cute.
And so that was.
She's here. I don't know why she won't chime in. She
Okay, so can you put it to the right? The comments to the right? Because this camera's right in the way and you can't read it to the right. Well, to our right, your left. There you go. There you go.
Sheba, baby.
That's a lot of
Not
people.
just mail, utility bills or bank statements, they say.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
Nikita.
no, I took
Why are you saying no?
because I took a check and a piece of mail,
Okay, that's what you did.
and I have no problem.
And Corey Roberts like, why do we have to get a new ID anyway? Because you lost $9,000 in your 401k. That's why,
That's
Corey.
crazy.
That's right.
Try-
So,
we looking out for you, brother.
and I like how they say hi to each other.
It is kind of weird.
That's their world.
Okay, and they say Jeff is somewhere throwing up OG gang signs. I don't know. I mean, come on.
You from Chicago? Is it
Yeah,
different?
no, he's not. He's not doing that.
GD's growth and development.
They said Donald Ray let the hair go. And they were saying, "Where's Dan?" And I invited him. He said, "I guess he'd come in next
Hell
week."
no.
I don't know what the deal was because I told
said,
him
"Hell
we didn't
no."
think Speedy was going to be here because
But they moved. They had to move the show because Fox's aunt passed away, and he went to a funeral today.
oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Okay.
So that's why we didn't do the show today.
And before we go any further, shout out if you might not know him, but we know him. Hopefully, speedy recovery to Mike Law,
Yes,
who's just a well-known basketball guy in Los Angeles.
just good guy all around.
Yeah, works with Why Not. He had a medical issue, so we wish him the best. So,
If you know him, just send him well wishes.
yeah. Okay. So here we go. It is.
You're distracted again?
No, I'm not.
You are.
Code 3 was clowning me about that. Oh, I'm supposed to. She said don't mention her name anymore.
Ooh.
Whoa.
She said people don't like it, I guess.
No, she doesn't like it.
No, she's cool with it.
Then she wouldn't have said
Cool with my happy. No, because I had told her that people don't like me mentioning her name so much.
No, you don't.
She's like, well, don't do it then.
Ooh.
You know, and
Easy
I'm like,
fix.
I'm like, well, who are these people? So I said, all right, I'm going to. That was the first time, only one time.
So
See
you
how many
won't
times.
say code 3 anymore.
Well, I'm going to try not to. That's one.
So how are you going to refer to your better half?
Well, I'm not going to talk about her.
Why not? Fuck them.
You
You got a great girl.
All right, just that's enough. That's enough of that. That's enough of that. How is Fox doing?
He's doing fantastic, bro.
His recovery and everything is.
Yeah, he's taking it slow.
He's taking. You mean taking it slow? What do you mean?
Taking it slow. I mean, he's not. We're not running out trying to get things done.
Yeah.
I know y'all was twins.
Really, D? D, that's what we doing. We laughing on the side.
That is hilarious.
Buddy,
You did say we strong.
Whatever.
We really. And King and Duck, I don't know what your issue is. You know, ain't nobody trying to hear her name. First, you need to learn how to form a sentence.
Ain't
Okay.
nobody.
Ain't nobody.
Ain't
trying to hear her
nobody.
name. You know, I mean,
Trying
come
to
on.
hear your name.
And then somebody said, code 3, where's the draws? No, she don't. She's
Well,
all woman.
they're not that far
Oh, that's
off.
twice I've said it.
Yep. You wasn't supposed to say it at all.
Yeah.
Let's give her a new name. Like,
No.
Can we just call it Cyrene?
Somebody said Speedy Fox.
Hilarious.
Hey, Willie, that was funny.
oh, so that's how you get off of what you fucking doing with?
I'm
You
just
hit
saying.
me?
That.
No, I'm just saying. He was on you about your
and
your girl. You're not supposed to say nothing. Then you went Speedy.
Well, you
And my-
said we, so we were trying to figure out, you know.
I got a mouse in my pocket.
And my muse did say she felt I was distracted
About what?
last week.
Yeah.
I was distracted, and I'm like, well, did you listen to the show? It's nothing but a distraction. So, okay, so somebody said chat room English. Ain't, I guess, is chat rooming. Okay, whatever. So listen, I was interesting. We started practice, and we got some horrible freshmen who are now sophomores.
Okay.
The freshman team last year was horrible. I mean, these kids are bad.
Wait a minute.
But we got 7 freshmen coming in that are really good.
But that's who you coach.
No, we coach JV.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
So the freshman coach, I felt bad for him because he had to deal with these kids who just they should not be playing. They should not be. They're bad.
Yeah.
I mean, to where you can pull up some good 4th and 5th graders that could beat them because they have no skill. They've never played basketball.
So these are kids that parents just got money. Go play. Go to
Well,
the school.
nowadays we're at a point where kids and parents feel that their kids can just walk into a sport and everybody gets a trophy. They feel that if my son wants to play high school basketball, he should be able to. And a lot of times people think at a high-end school, academic, that the sports aren't that good. But our athletics are just as high as the academics. So,
Yes, it
and they don't, and the parents just can't find it themselves today to tell their children you're not good. It goes back to the point of parenting 101. If your kid can't draw or something, you don't say when they do a crazy picture, "Oh, that's great." You're supposed to say, "I like how strong you made the red line." You break it down detail. You don't say, it's great, because then they think it's great and it's not a good picture.
And there'll people go, "Well, you're supposed to encourage." Well, no,
yeah, but you have
like that.
you have to encourage them in the right direction.
There you go.
Meaning that I like your choice of colors.
But it's art, so it's subjective.
Yeah,
No,
art is
you got to. No, these kids are just scribbling it. Look at them, and it's no head, but they think it's a body.
Okay.
Come on, and that's
so
the
when
same
your kids
thing.
came home with that, you was like, "Don't put that shit on the refrigerator."
No, you would say, hey, actually, now I'm be honest, our kids are pretty decent in art, but I would say, hey, Lou, that's a strong blue. You like blue and red. He's like, yeah, okay, all right. The joke is right there.
Go with that.
The joke is right there.
Stay with the blue and red.
I was going to follow that, so you'll be a Crip or a Blood. So I'm sorry, that came naturally.
Yeah, Dad, it's Mom leaving you.
See how the colors separate?
You're over here.
You're blue, she's red.
Now you understand why we waited for TDP. Okay.
Oh, wow.
You wouldn't have never thought it. You could piggyback. Go ahead and
well,
say
we won't find out.
So did you notice you hit it?
I'm funny as fuck.
And then
I
he
don't give a
ran.
fuck what you
know
say.
what? You hit, and he runs the bases.
Right.
Hey, nigga, somebody got to run the bases. Otherwise, we at first base.
And then Jeff would go pinch run. That's how it goes. And I set the T-ball on the thing. Okay, so
The ball on the tee.
the ball on the tee, T-ball on the thing. Okay, all right. So and I think we've gotten to it. We really are overboard now with that, with the whole thing of parents just
Encouraging
don't want to
kids.
be honest with their kids.
And you were honest with yours,
We did our best.
to be honest.
Yeah, that's why Lou ended up on Adderall.
Wow.
We realized, okay, that's but he's off of it. He's better now. But no, that's when you realize, like, Peyton tried to play basketball, and then she realized, Dad, I don't. And that was really hilarious because Peyton didn't want to play. She played basketball in 7th and 8th grade. Then she said she didn't want to play in high school because she felt like she was being a boy.
Well,
And she ended up being a
boy.
Yeah, she's the girl in the relationship. So she's
Right.
So she's a lesbian. That's
Okay.
what I found out.
She's a bottom.
Okay, and no, but I heard that.
or pillow.
I heard that female, they don't have a top or bottom.
Oh, wow.
That's just the males. They're the dude that's a top or a
I
bottom.
don't know anything about that.
Okay.
Well,
But tell us more that you know.
no, I'm just information I've received.
Okay.
Yeah, because okay. So are we getting information from Netherlands?
So you went to the gay meeting and that's what they told you?
Yeah.
So, I mean,
So we have Lewis is here. Lewis, come on up and tell us there.
Sit in the bottom section.
so yeah, I think we're just at a point where parents keep telling their kids they're great, and then when they get to the coaches have to say you're not good.
So how do you fix it? I know you guys recruit a lot, but you still have a bunch of kids it's going to keep going up thinking.
Well, you
They
carry
should be on
varsity.
varsity
Carries 13. JV can carry the most. You carry 15, and freshman you carry 15. So what you do is you usually have a rotation of 8 or 9.
Gotcha.
That's your rotation.
Yeah.
So you then have to make the bottom 7 feel inclusive. On varsity, they understand their positions. They're not going to play. What we have is called 30-30 guys, meaning you're up 30, you'll play. If we're down 30, you'll play.
Yeah.
Bottom line, so 30-30 guys. And we identify them. And so you have to, that's one of the jobs of the assistant coach is to make the bottom 7 feel like they're part of the team.
Got you.
Those are the ones that you hear on the bench saying, defense, clap, clap, defense, clap,
Get
clap.
involved. Gotcha. But you didn't get, I guess you didn't understand what I'm saying. As these kids are moving up and they're not the level that you guys are used to,
Right.
how do you tell them or
Well, you have,
the parents is there too thinking my son, I'm saying like 2-3 years from now when they should be on the varsity team.
well, no, it goes like this. You play freshman, and some places have frost soft. So you're in 10th grade. If you're not on JV in 9th grade, 10th grade.
For sure, 10th grade.
You're usually not going to make varsity or play at varsity unless there's a growth or something happens. But normally,
how do you stop those parents from saying, "How come my son's not on the team?"
Well, you'll have a meeting with them. Now you got to say we got too many. We got to cut, and then you tell kids up front. Listen, like one kid on the team, his mother called, and he was a junior on JV, didn't play much, and her thing was, she called and said, my son really wants to be on varsity. So
he still wants
the
to.
head coach was like, okay, listen, he'll get a uniform, but he won't play. So I want to make sure we're clear about you not coming to me during the season saying why he is not playing. Right. And he said the same thing to him. You're going to get a uniform, but do not come to me asking me why you're not playing. You are not good enough. And
but
then
he
it's
runs
another
the plays.
Kid,
he runs up and
he's in practice and all that. And he's, then it's another kid who we know he's in the way. So we have exit meetings when he was last year when he was on JV, and we said, listen, man, you probably won't get a uniform. You really should think about going to another sport. Or
okay, what about
else.
Diplomatic fortitude? Is to say, look, we don't need you this season, but come back next season, go work on your game, and we'll see.
But he's a junior going to his senior year.
I got that part.
So he won't have any. He can't come back next year.
I got it.
Okay. Oh, that's funny. Gotcha. I found the joke. Sorry.
That's why we waited for him and not you.
Right. Fair enough.
Focus,
fair enough.
Teeter.
So yeah. So that's
great joke.
That's that's where we are. I mean, so you have, and then this kid, we're trying to get him to quit. We're in spring ball now, and I had a talk with him, and then another coach is going to have a talk with him. Like, you really should think about doing something else.
I'm waiting for Z's in the chat.
Oh, they said code 3 is the top and Lewis is the bottom. That's mean.
Yeah,
That's
you're going to
mean.
mark down. You mentioned her again.
You getting heavy.
Yeah, you cannot help yourself.
3. Okay, that's 3. Okay, what is Nakia? Okay, there is a difference between gay women and bi women. So Nikita, call. Don't just call and let us know. Let us hear your point of view about it. Okay, and then
well, she told you about cis males and all that. She gave you.
Oh, there you go.
Jesus.
Somebody put Z's up there. All right.
Call her. Let's get to the bottom of this.
Nah, we ain't getting to the bottom. We're going to stay at the top. What's up, man?
Kenneth.
From St. Louis, man.
What's up, Kenneth?
You got the STL head on. St. Louis niggas want their cornerback.
That part.
But, so we talking about sports. But let me pose this question to you. Lou, you saying do the athletes get better as they go up? But how does AAU impact that?
Well,
a lot of.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Because I know, Speedy, your son played AAU basketball, right?
Yes, sir.
And so, I mean, what did you see out there? Because a lot of coaches are talking about how AAU basketball is just messing up basketball across the board.
I think for me, my son, I didn't have to pay for him. That's how you know if your son got it. Because if your son don't got it, you got to pay that monthly fee, whatever that is. And they had bought it to me the first time, and I was like, hey, man, we're not doing the fee. If you don't need him, we good. And he's like, no, because he can grow up to be a big kid. So that's one sign of knowing if your kid is even worth even keep putting his money behind them. But some parents just don't see it like that. They pay the money, and they think their son's supposed to play, son or daughter's supposed to play regardless on their talent because I paid the money.
Right, but in the difference I find out in high school and AAU is that there's a structure once you get to high school.
Right.
You have to play within the structure. You have to play within the system. If there's a system, you have to know certain principles.
Absolutely.
Where at AAU, you're just running, and usually you get the ball to the best athlete, and everyone clears out. There might be, and then that's one of the things you can do in AAU is find out what you do well.
Right.
Hopefully you have some good coaches, because the main thing too is having good coaches. You got to have good coaches to complement good
athletes.
athletes.
The AAU basketball, because it's not a lot of good coaches, being that a lot of the coaches get those sponsorship, and so they kind of go down their own rabbit hole. Also, and I'm gonna drop off after this. I want to hear your guys' input. The way they play AAU basketball, that's one reason why the NBA is trying to usher in those European players, and that's my point. And I'll drop off to hear your guys' feedback.
Right.
Appreciate you, Kenneth.
Yeah, appreciate. I went to watch. It's a thing called Why Not, and then I see that EYBL is also a real high end basketball AAU, and a lot of those teams, the high end AAU teams, have a lot of varsity coaches on the team coaching them. Yeah. So they get a lot of where it's like 3 or 4 of the coaches are varsity coaches and have their own program. And then there's one guy that runs it, like our coach runs it, and the other ones contribute. So they're getting good coaching. And because you have to, these are high-end kids. Right. And high-end kids need really good coaching. And you have to be firm with them. And one of the things I learned is that you have to listen to them.
To the kids.
Yeah, that's how you get to know an athlete, especially when they're first coming in your program. It's asking them, what do you see going on? What do you see? Right. How did you see that? And then they start to build trust with you. Then you can tell them what you see, and hopefully you come to a meeting. So, at DB, you were funny. He said talking about me, he knows it all, NOSE. that was pretty funny.
You're distracted.
Yeah.
We gotta take this shit down.
No. So okay. So that was my point.
Here's the part about it. Lewis wrote it down so he wouldn't forget.
Right. Yeah. So I told Boss Lady I would do that. I wouldn't just try to write it down.
Put it down again. You talked about it.
No, Boss Lady. I said Boss
same
Lady.
Same thing.
No, it's not. Boss Lady is the lady behind the.
He didn't say
booth.
Cyrene.
Yeah. Right. Okay. So. And then I was thinking about when I was thinking about the topic tonight, and I started thinking of things that your parents or adults told you growing up, or things that you've learned on your own, as far as.
Give an example.
Well, an example is treat people the way you want to be treated. Okay, one of the rules we had was you couldn't walk in a room full of adults and not speak.
When you say you mean as a kid?
Yeah, as a kid,
gotcha.
or even as an adult.
Okay.
Yeah.
Even as an adult, I mean, I'm not going to walk in a room and I see people and I don't say hi. I mean, that was one of the things John Tollesby, who's a great comedian and writer and actor, said that if you're going to say hello to somebody, Lou, mean it. You know?
As opposed to just going, hey.
Okay, Nakia. Sorry. Nakia. She actually phonetically wrote it down. For me.
Reading this shit, stop reading that shit.
No, I want to get her name right because I always mess up her name. So thank you. Nakia.
No, Nakia.
Nakia. Okay.
Boy.
I have trouble with 3 syllables. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to lie.
Trouble with 1 syllable. Shit.
So, yeah, I mean, just so things you try to teach your kids, things you learned along the way. I mean, we couldn't call an adult by their first name. We had to have Mr. or Mrs. Kids now, it irritates me when I hear a kid say, and Lou, and I'm like, no, Coach.
Yo, Lou,
my man.
Right. So, what are some of the things that you?
Well, as a kid, you see grown folks talking.
Stay out of my refrigerator.
Get out of the room. Like you couldn't be in the room while grown people talking or looking them in their mouth. You had to go into a whole nother room.
Okay, but now that's changed.
No, I still feel the same way.
Okay.
Even with my kids, if I'm in there talking to T and my daughter's in the room, I tell her to leave.
I'm on the phone with Pizza Hut.
Okay.
No, that rule applies now. With grown folks talking, get out of the room.
Yeah.
Or you can't ask me, like you couldn't ask my mother where's she going.
Okay, that's interesting.
The kids nowadays will go, Dad or Mom, where you going?
Right.
I'd be like,
oh yeah, you definitely couldn't ask where they were going or what you doing.
Yeah.
Or we couldn't even say what.
When you coming back?
Can I go?
Yeah. That was some of the.
Can I go? You can do
I mean, you
go to bed.
I mean, like now you have kids who even their parents, if they 5 or 6, the parents will say, "What do you want to eat?"
Yeah.
And you're like, what? I mean, the kid's 5 or 6. Kid doesn't have an idea what they want to eat,
It's whatever I cooked.
Yeah.
Say, what we having tonight? What I cooked.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, and it's just funny how the power that they're giving these kids, and that's part of the problem, I think.
Now, the other side, sorry to cut you off. The other side of that is they say, well, you should be able to communicate with your kids. Did you do that with yours? Like, hey, or did you say, this is what we eating, or did you ask?
No, we had a book. She bought a book, their mom, called Perfect Parenting, which I read for comedy purposes.
Hilarious.
It just wasn't a thing called Perfect Parenting. But there's certain things that there were rules in the book. Like you were not supposed to say, if your kids say something, what he did, he said, I don't care. You were not supposed to say that.
As a parent?
Yes, you're supposed to say regardless.
Fuck out of here.
Regardless, yes. So that means because you should care.
No.
But regardless, this is what I said. But I don't know. Regardless, this is what I want you to do.
As opposed to, I don't care.
Yes, and I think that I agree with that. Because I think it dismisses the kid in the sense of.
But who really knows that as a kid that's what that means, that someone's dismissing me?
If you
I'm
say
just saying.
I don't, well,
I'm just saying I don't care about that.
Oh, yeah, but that means you don't care.
Yeah, but that is the kid can't associate that with, oh, he's dismissing me.
Well, yeah, because you don't care. It's simple. That's if you're in 3rd grade or 2nd grade. I mean, they say kids know.
No,
They know if
They
you
don't know
care or not.
they don't know shit.
I mean, come on, Speedy.
They don't.
What do you mean they don't?
They learn from us. They don't know shit.
Okay, that's my point. So if you say I don't care, then you tell your kid something, and he says to you, I don't care.
He doesn't say that to me.
Okay, Jeff.
My kids never told me that.
Your kids never said anything
No,
out of pocket.
No.
Wow.
Come on, man. Stop
Oh,
that.
come on, that's not
Stop
true.
that.
Come on.
Come on, man. Well, what we raising here? I know how to raise kids. I had 8 kids. I know exactly how to raise kids. And none of my kids talk back to me like that. In no form or fashion. Now, you ain't got to believe it, but you can.
We don't.
You come check for yourself.
I mean, and of course, mothers talk different to their kids than fathers.
Right.
There's a different tone. There's a different understanding. You know, there's things that you say, okay.
Now, ain't this the same dude told his daughter she can't have a cat and she brought a cat in the house anyway?
Say that again for the people in the back.
This is the same guy who said his daughter couldn't have a cat
She brought it
and she
anyway.
brought a cat in the house
Then
anyway.
she told me, I need the cat because my mom is not here and I need it for whatever it was. And I said, okay, you can have the cat.
So
that part I didn't tell y'all that. But that's what's the
Oh, you were saving that for this moment?
I guess I was.
The cliffhanger.
That was the only reason I let her have the cat because she said her mom is
The only reason.
well, because the mom had passed away, and the cat was.
her
Support animal.
support. Yeah, that's what she said. And I was like, okay,
So if the mom hadn't passed, you wouldn't let her have the cat.
she probably wouldn't have had a cat. Well,
Probably.
she wouldn't have had the cat. No,
Well-
I guess I don't
Don't
know.
get mad at
Well,
us.
if the mom was the cat, she would have had 9 lives. Okay. All right. Let me mark that one down.
Yeah, Mark.
Don't say that
one.
again.
Yeah, do that one.
Don't.
That was
No.
a bad code, LD.
Yeah, that was-
Should have just said code 3.
yeah.
That's 4.
Mark that down.
Okay. But I think there's a number. Okay. Here you go. The number is, what's the number, Speedy?
323-815-4204.
Okay. Next
For
time,
what?
use your voice. Okay.
That is
You
my
give
voice.
the number
Use your
again.
man-
323-815-4204.
That was your bottom voice.
That sounds great on the radio.
Call back.
That sounds fucking
Okay.
fantastic.
Okay. So let us know if it was some things that you said or did not say, or you heard growing up, or you've said to your children, or you've said to your spouse. Someone asked me, did Don Massenberg get at you? Yes, he did.
Okay.
And we hooked up. He's in Green Bay, Wisconsin.
Wow.
He's
And he just donated. Thank you, Don.
thank you, Don.
Thank you, Don.
Is
Massengale.
Is it Dom or Don?
it's Don. And
It's
he's-
Massenberg.
No,
We
it's
like Massengale.
no.
That's a dish.
I
Remember
know.
that back in the day?
Now he gonna take back his money.
Don't dish me.
I remember you couldn't say what.
Oh yeah, yeah. Well,
You can't answer with what.
yeah, I can't do.
Yeah. But he's
Or I don't know. What do you mean you don't know? Fuck.
he told me what he does, and it's something really smart.
Okay.
Rheumath, something.
Oh shit.
It's a doctor.
Use your finger.
Okay.
And
Rheumatology?
it's studying the bones and the. I feel bad that I didn't.
No, you don't. You did it anyway.
But it was a great conversation.
He's a doctor.
Yeah, he's a doctor.
Recap
In
for the
Green
people
Bay.
who probably didn't listen to last week's
Okay,
show.
I saw his name, Don Massenberg, and I got overly excited.
Very.
He was a friend I went to school with, in
Right.
high school with.
Very smart.
And he was the smartest one in our school.
Yeah.
And
What happened to you?
Well,
I was
he's a
smart.
coach.
Now he even said that I
Oh,
was
that's racist.
I was smart in a different kind of way.
Oh, okay.
You were a
Allegedly.
dancer.
Oh.
But he was
Twinkle toes.
he
Please
and he
put your hands
said
together for Lewis.
he said that the most important thing to him was he enjoyed being in the medical field and all that, but he also had so much fun playing sports, playing football, being on the football team. But we
What
talked.
What position?
He was the offensive tackle, number 75. I was the center.
Wow.
And Carl Slater was a tackle.
You remember niggas' numbers?
I mean, that's how close we were.
Yeah.
Apparently
so.
Yeah, if you're on the offensive line.
Cheek to cheek.
No, I'm sure you have memories of your Crenshaw High, and you know numbers and plays and stuff. What was your sport? Did you play sports in high school?
I played all 3 sports, yeah. Baseball, football, basketball.
So you have a connection with those guys.
We still talk. They're all my best friends now.
Right, and you remember certain things.
What, in the Negro Leagues?
Well, I don't remember their numbers they had. That I don't remember.
So I saw his name up on the board, and I was like, oh, is that the Don Massenberg I went to school with?
Right.
And he said, yes. And then I gave him my email, and he emailed me, and then
How many other people emailed you?
no one else.
No one else?
I felt a certain way.
Yeah.
I was like, man, nobody else emailed me.
How did he find out? How did he find out about you on this?
Well, he said he listens to the show, but last week was the first time he listened to it live.
Okay.
Oh, okay, got
So
you.
that's why he was saying. But he said he's listening, and he's always been kind enough to follow me. You know, when I was real hot, and I used to open up for Luther. I invited him and his wife, and it was interesting because I asked him, if he's still married. He said no, he got fired. And I thought that was
like you did.
I thought that was an interesting way to put it.
Yeah.
Both of you guys
that he got fired, and
Which means he probably fucked up.
no.
Nah, that's what it sounded like to me.
No, he explained that. No.
Oh, well, I
it
mean,
was
I'm
just
not
a
saying
thing
that.
of sometimes it's not. Sometimes it's just not right.
It's not working. Yeah,
Yeah, and so I respected him on that.
Yeah.
But someone said suck a lotta. I never did like that. So somebody said, okay, Calvin Hayes says it's an arthritis doctor, kind of rheumatologist of something. I forgot the name of it. But maybe if he's listening, he can type it.
I doubt
And
it.
tell us what it is. But do you have any smart friends? I mean, Jamie is super talented, smart. But do you have any academic? Because they would be called
My
academic.
cousin was valedictorian in my high school.
What?
My cousin, whose daughter is the daughter on the Bernie Mac show. That's my cousin.
The one that was doing
Yeah.
OnlyFans?
Yeah, unfortunately.
Okay.
But her mom, straight A's all through high school.
Really?
Straight A's. We went to the same high school. Straight. I tried to cheat off of her, but I said, nigga, if I put that answer, they know I didn't do that shit.
Were you what how smart were you? Were you
I graduated.
Okay. That's what it says. Rheuma I can't say it. Rheumatologist.
Rheumatologist.
Help him out, poetess.
Rheumatologist, LD.
Okay, rheumatologist. Yes. So, boss lady. If
Don't make her
in
talk.
between blunts, can you look up rheumatologist?
While you're rolling.
Yeah.
Can you say it right first?
Oh, it's RHEU.
I see it,
Okay.
but I'm asking.
said say it, not
I think
spell
it's
it.
rheumatologist.
Where's the where's the F out of there?
Rheumatologist. RHEU is what? Help us out.
Out of
Netherlands.
F. I know that goddamn much.
I'm not saying F. I'm saying
There
rheumatologist. RHU is room.
Rue.
Rue?
Room, huh?
Rue.
Yeah, like a
Rheumatologist.
roux, like a-
Rheumatologist. Okay.
Like you're making a mixture.
RH.
Okay. Somebody else wrote it phonetically. Rheumatologist. Thank you.
There you
Thank
go, Lou.
you.
Use your finger.
Room.
Thank you, Jeff.
Rheumatologist. Thank you. Who is that?
Jeff TV.
Oh, thank you.
Holla! You want me to rub on your rheumatologist?
It's rheumatologist, not
Tologist.
pathologist.
Okay.
Is this Nakia?
Yes.
From the Bay.
Hey, Nucky, how are you?
I am good. How are you guys?
So what does it mean?
So they study like their primary focus is like arthritis. So like rheumatoid arthritis, osteoarthritis, anything dealing with the joints and the bones.
Got it. That's what I read when I looked.
And he's a doctor at that.
Yes.
Yeah, and they also deal with like fibromyalgia and stuff like that.
How cool is that? Well, and how's everything with you?
Good. I'm good. Just hanging out of town right now, so I'm good.
Oh, shit.
Now you're hanging out. Is it work out of town or pleasure?
Fucking, what we doing?
It's family.
Oh,
Okay. Now,
that sucks.
how's your dating life going?
Getting any?
Did you and
We're not
dude
talking
finally
about
hook up?
Hey, Portis.
I'm just asking.
Answer the question, Nakia.
Why you
discuss that
keying?
right now?
You
I
what?
can't
What
discuss that
happened?
right now? I can't discuss that right now.
Oh, so it did go down.
Oh, she's must be out of town with him.
Yeah, she said family.
Oh,
No.
okay. Oh, she's with family. She can't do it.
So
Okay.
did he hit? Fuck.
So is your family close to you on the
You signed an
phone?
NDA? What's going on?
I will talk about that on another show.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
All right. Like, you sound happy though.
Put it in the chat.
He said, "Put it in the chat."
I'm away, chilling, just relaxing, and that's it.
Where are you at? Are you out of town?
Yeah, I'm in Vegas.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Vegas is nice.
I don't
place.
hear no slot machine.
She in a
I'm not
room.
near the slot machine.
Oh, my
son.
bad.
Watch your tone and
What's your
delivery.
favorite hotel out there?
When I come out and stay in a hotel, I used to stay at the Alara, the Hilton Alara, but I think that's now called something else.
Okay.
It used to be the Planet Hollywood timeshare, and then it became the Hilton timeshares, and now it's something else.
Okay.
All right. Good. Well,
Yeah.
good. And your
Thank
family
you
as
for the
well.
name.
Your family as well.
Yes,
Good.
family as well.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thanks for calling. Thanks for
Wait a
donating.
minute, Nakia. Are you gambling? What's your game? What's your...
I like to play the slots.
Oh,
I
okay.
usually pay like the quarter slots or the dollar slots. And my favorite slot machine is called what is that called? I can't think of the name of it, but what it does is Haywire. It's called Haywire. So certain pays will haywire and repeat themselves.
Now,
And every time I've played it, I've won like $500.
Okay.
now, Nakia, do you know how to get up and just go to your room once you get a nice amount? Or
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you drink while you playing?
Sparingly.
Okay.
Very sparingly. Yeah.
That's when you put it all back in.
Yeah. My sister won $25,000 in slots.
Wow.
She always wins.
That would be nice. That would be nice.
She always wins.
It ain't going to happen.
All right. Thank you. Thank you.
Well, if you was
Nakia.
fucking, you probably win.
Bye, y'all.
Bye-bye.
Nakia from the Bay.
Okay.
In Vegas.
So Speedy, aka Jeff, your kids never did this, but you bought the cat.
Right.
But I told you the reason why. I didn't buy the cat. She bought the cat.
I don't believe you.
Okay.
That you've never, as a parent, I don't think too many parents have not given in on something.
Right.
No, you give in, but not like that, bro. You got to stick your ground. If you're going to say it, then stick with it. Or don't say it.
You ever felt bad for disciplining your child?
I've never had to whoop him.
I whooped Lewis once and I felt bad.
I've never had to whoop him.
I only
come
spanked
close.
Peyton once, but
I've come close. I hit my son in the chest.
I hit Lewis in the chest once,
Got him a nice
and I
look.
felt bad. He was a junior going to his prom.
But did he know you felt bad, or you felt bad as you walked away?
No, he knew I felt
You
bad.
feel okay?
He knew I felt bad. And I started crying.
That's okay.
I didn't start crying. I felt bad. To this day, I feel bad. Now that's interesting. How long do you I still think of that.
Thank you. Jeez.
Shit, I was waiting for the music.
You don't like my picture? You don't like me?
Listen to the hit. Hey,
I'm listening.
listen to the hit.
I'm listening.
Listen to the hit.
Growing up as a kid, I never...
Listen to the hit.
She just cut me off.
Yes, she did.
Did you just cut me
It
off?
was a beautiful cut. We on time,
I
Lewis.
have 4
said-
minutes left
No, you
in
didn't.
our segment. And she cut me off, so she owes us 4 minutes.
Hilarious.
You owe us 4 minutes, boss lady.
For what?
Put the 4 minutes wherever you want to.
All right. How's everybody doing?
Blessed and highly favored.
Ooh.
Oh, listen to you. You know you
Hungry and
working.
want to
You
eat.
know you working this weekend.
We're all working this weekend. Yeah, the world looks totally different now. Hey, guys.
Hilarious. Okay, so did you guys hear about that big heist that went on downtown LA where
Nah.
these guys built a tunnel connecting to a jewelry store? They made off with $20 million worth of jewelry.
Wow.
So how did they find? Oh, I guess when the
Well, the building next door they built a tunnel. I mean, they chopped through cement and they got into the other place.
Bless their heart.
And they broke into the safe. Wait a minute, I actually have a video of it. Anyway, the sad part is that the people didn't have insurance.
Sad.
Wow.
Oh, for the people with the
They didn't have insurance on the
jewelry?
On the jewelry.
20 million. Shit.
Wow.
All right, here.
How you gonna cut that up?
Man.
Can't take it nowhere.
That's cold.
All right, here's the video, y'all.
Tunneled into a jewelry store. The large hole found in a back office. Likely took weeks to dig out, according to the owners of Love Jewels, a family-owned shop in downtown Los Angeles.
They probably went in there every night, slowly dug it until there was enough room for them to get in.
The building next door is an abandoned theater and a vacant shop.
There's always homeless going in there. Anyone was able to go in.
The shop owner and his family still shaken up and don't want to be shown on camera after they say millions of dollars in cash and merchandise were stolen.
Upwards to 20 million was taken from us.
No cameras?
And that's everything. In the gold business, you reinvest everything. So all our money was what was in the safe.
Police not confirming that number, but they are investigating. The break-in happened around 10 o'clock Sunday night.
They were able to disable the cameras, disable the alarm, and they were able to get in both the safes.
Inside
like
job.
you
They
did.
probably had about 5-6
Inside job.
hours in here.
Yeah,
The
inside.
safe-
Inside job. Guaranteed.
Think so?
Oh yeah. To know the cameras, they cased the place probably, but definitely somebody that works there because they knew which safes to go into, what to take.
Yeah.
You got to know what to take because sometimes you take all the shit.
They
and
say it
and
looked
leave
like a
them.
professional job.
Yeah,
I
it
mean,
was.
look
It's
how
definitely
they-
inside
Oh, they
job.
got away.
Yeah.
Yeah, they didn't go in there with a fingernail file.
Wow, but
Yeah, toothpick.
imagine losing $20 million worth of.
At least that's what they say. It could be more than that or less.
I guess now we can go down there and buy something discounted.
But that's like one of them spots down there off of Broadway. It ain't really in the Diamond District. But it's just one of them road spots. So maybe they probably did have some plush stuff in the safe, but all the stuff out in the...
Yeah, it didn't look.
Thank you,
Yeah,
Lou.
when I was looking at the stuff, it
Like
didn't.
carnival
yeah,
jewelry.
it didn't look like it was already. Yeah, it didn't look. It looked rusted.
Yeah,
It
there
didn't
wasn't no
look like-
$20 million on no display.
Yeah.
And then if it's homeless people going back and forth, it seemed like somebody would have said, "Hey, they breaking in," but God damn, they took
They
their
probably
time.
were working on that
for a minute.
probably 2 weeks
Yeah, that's
at
an
least.
inside job.
Wow.
Because
Yeah.
they knew where to
How you gonna get rid
enter.
of it?
Because if you say you got homeless people going in and out
There'll
of
be
there,
people
somebody
you can
going to tell.
sell it. There'll
Yeah,
be some
but-
people willing to buy that stuff.
Oh, absolutely.
Well, I guess you're right.
But I'm saying the safe, though. What's in the safe is good, but what's outside wasn't really...
Yeah, because that's just. But hey, they got the cash too. Shit,
a storefront.
that's what they tell you. Don't go buy shit.
Like the Diamond District, 7th Street, right up there, that's when you go into the building.
Mm-hmm.
Then the one across the street, you go into the building. That's
That looked
storefront.
like a little shop
Yeah, storefront.
outside. Yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Storefront. All right, my next story. An American is arrested for attempting to visit a prohibited island of a protected tribe. Do you guys remember hearing about that island? It's like off the where is it? The
Indian Ocean?
Indian Ocean, and these tribes still live, untouched, unbothered.
Yeah.
And they're protected to where you're not even supposed to touch foot on the island.
Yeah, they
How'd
killed
he
the
get
boy.
there though?
Now, what
And
kind of tribe?
the tribes actually kill people. That
Yeah.
they shoot their arrows out. One guy was killed, if you remember, a few years ago, trying to go there spreading Christianity.
Yeah.
Now, what tribe? Help me
The
out.
Sentinelese.
Sentinelese. Island off the Indian Ocean.
Yeah, a
So how
remote
do they get
island
there?
in the Bay of Bengal.
If they're not supposed to be there, someone flew him there.
No,
or-
this
Boat.
this
Or took a
one
boat.
guy who just got arrested took a rubber boat with a motor on it, and he rode over there. Supposedly, he left a can of soda and a coconut or some shit.
Need my soda.
And had his GoPro, but apparently they said he didn't actually make contact with the natives of the island, but somebody reported him as he was leaving the island, and he was arrested, and they took his boat and his GoPro and all of those things. They say it's like 100 tribes in the world that are left untouched, who are living without, modern technology. And the fear is if you go over there, you may spread something to them because they don't have the immunity other people in the world have.
Now, you say tribe. Is it Indian? Is it what culture
They're
is it?
sort of like the Indian. I mean, they're by India, I believe. It's the North Sentinel Island.
Yeah. Okay.
It's 750 miles from the Indian mainland.
You gonna look
Visiting the island is prohibited
No.
by Indian law to maintain the Sentinelese way of life and protect them from modern illnesses. So they say this guy who went over there is looking at 5 years.
Just for taking your boat to go get a Coke.
No, he was bringing a Coke to them. Can you imagine the natives picking up a can of Coke and tasting that for the first time? Like,
man, y'all so mean in the chat room. Talking about Lewis would fit right in.
On the land,
Marcus Carter. Come on, man. Really?
Our God is here.
Look at the nose.
That's mean.
He
man.
breathes well.
That's mean.
You didn't bring us a Coke?
Marcus Carter, that's just mean.
We play football too.
So, as I mentioned, there's about 100 uncontacted tribes around the world, mainly in the Amazon rainforest.
Yeah.
In February, a young man from an isolated indigenous tribe in Brazil made a brief contact with the outside world before returning back to the Amazon rainforest.
Forgot my debit card.
Hey, debit.
He was like, oh, hell no. Let me go back to the nature of the earth. So basically, they live off the land. They fish. They plant.
I don't think it's a McDonald's over there. What the fuck?
That's
drive
for sure.
through.
That's for sure.
You got to walk through. You can't drive through.
Yeah, leave them people alone.
Pretty
know?
We can't help ourselves.
No,
Ourselves. There's nothing but Europeans, white folks going over there.
Americans, they just can't help themselves.
And how you just go over there trying to spread Christianity? They probably don't even have a religion over there.
Nah, they don't.
Man.
Or something they call religion. Something else.
Now, somebody said, I bet they're happy and healthy.
Probably so. Yeah. They said there's anybody. Somebody said, "Wrap it up, POTUS." No, this is
Where's
my
the music?
segment.
Yeah, unfortunately, this is her studio.
Play the music in the chat room.
We have to listen to it, guys. Keep going. What'd you call it, boss lady?
I shall keep going.
Thank you. It's your place.
This is news, damn it.
And you're going to listen.
That's funny.
Oh, yeah,
POTUS, you're distracted.
Okay, so shout out to Ice Cube.
Yeah.
He just put his hands and feet at the Grauman's Chinese Theater. You know how in the front they have the where you put your footprint and stuff like that. So
Taft High School. How about that?
That's out in the valley too.
Yeah.
I mean, what an incredible career.
Man, Don Mega.
Yeah, and he's kicking off a world tour called The Truth to Power, 4 Decades of Attitude. So it's going to honor his monumental impact on the culture.
Absolutely.
They say it's going to be one of the biggest productions yet. Capsulated.
Are you going to go?
I'm going to definitely try to go. Tickets go on sale tomorrow, by the way, and he'll be hitting up all the major cities around the country.
I think I'm going to go.
Another thing, Ice Cube just signed a deal for Friday called Last Friday. It has been years in the making. I guess he finally came to an agreement with Warner Brothers, but Him and you remember him and DJ Pooh wrote the first Friday.
Yeah.
And they said that Q pretty much wrote the rest of the other films for the franchise and plans to also pin this new one coming up last Friday.
Okay.
No word who's going to be in it or when it's coming out, but
I know who's not in it.
Now, well, okay.
John Witherspoon for
John
one.
Witherspoon, Tiny.
Yeah.
AJ
Johnson.
Yeah.
Now, do you think? Okay, let's see. Who do you think he's gonna?
Maybe
Okay.
Chris Tucker.
I don't know if you
Chris Tucker.
I think Chris should be in it.
And Mike Epps.
Mike Epps.
Kim Whitley, maybe.
Bernie Mac won't be in it. Wow.
Yeah, Kim Whitley.
Kim Whitley. Don D.C. Curry.
Felicia. Bye, Felicia.
Angela.
Angela Means.
Angela Means, who's a chef now.
Yeah.
Which hot comedian will he? You think Young DC Fly?
Definitely.
Yeah, Young DC Fly.
Definitely.
Kevin Hart.
You
They
don't
have
need-
a relationship.
You don't need Kevin, but yeah, I feel you.
You know,
For
I
sure,
mean,
DC. And probably some of those guys that's on that show with him.
Yeah, it's. I mean, he has incredible cast.
Right.
I mean, people to
Choose from.
Yeah,
We'll see.
we'll see. Can't wait. And I'm interested. Okay, I'm waiting till she gets to her bong thing. Talk about that.
You get to your Bond thing. Boy, he sure now to belittle your shit, though.
No, no.
Get to your Bond thing.
She's got me looking at shows, thinking about her.
Thank you, Portis.
Oh, they say Angela Means lives in New Mexico. I didn't know that.
She might have moved, yeah. She had the vegan truck for a minute.
Yeah,
All right.
she was a nice piece.
2 bongs up.
I'll say it later.
I got a few shows in this week.
Let's go.
The new season of Black Mirror is out. Have you guys ever really watched that? It's
Black
sort of
Mirror?
Like,
What is it? I
on
think I did.
Netflix. It's sort of like a modern day Twilight Zone. It has these, weird episodes. In fact, I saw Dion post. It did not disappoint. I watched the first.
You talking about your brother, Dion?
Yeah.
Oh,
I thought you were talking about
Comedian,
Yeah,
yeah.
Dion Cole.
we thought somebody important.
Yeah.
My bad. My bad, D.
We know skateboard.
We know
D.
skate. You gotta say skateboard, D.
Yeah, I watched the first episode called Common People. It starred Rashida Jones, Quincy Jones's daughter, as well as Tracy Ellis Ross was in it. And basically, it's a man. Rashida's character has a brain injury, so they have this new technology where they can insert this device into your head and program it remotely.
Oh, I fell asleep on that. I did see it. I fell asleep. My bad.
Yeah,
didn't
so
see
it's
it.
interesting. It's sort of
I
like
remember that part.
sci-fi, and I'm sure there's a lot of people who have watched. It's on its 7th season.
Well, it's
so.
called Black Mirror.
Yeah,
Black Mirror, yeah.
Because Tracy was the one who was telling them about the project. Yes.
Right, she was the salesperson
Yeah.
for the.
She's like, no, you're gonna be fine. It's gonna work.
No, it's crazy. It's like
And then you fell
uploading
asleep?
software.
Yeah, I fell asleep.
It was like uploading software.
Yeah,
So if you don't pay for software, you know how they give you the ads.
Mm-hmm.
So she was even talking with ads. It was kind of
So
crazy.
okay, I went to sleep. My bad. I'll check it
Yeah,
out.
it's good. It's good.
Yeah, I'll check it out.
Okay, you got the music.
The second movie I watched
Is
this
that
week.
what that is?
See, you're
Somebody put up.
horrible,
Oh,
man.
that is hilarious.
You're the absolute horrible.
I'm sorry. Go ahead, boss lady.
Yeah, talk over the music.
The next, the next movie I watched was Unhinged with Russell Crowe.
Yeah, I saw that.
It's
been
a
out for a
few
while.
years old. Yeah.
but the
they
white
just-
dude, angry.
Yeah, the road rage.
Yeah, those guys.
It was interesting.
Yeah.
Russell Crowe gained a lot of weight for that role, though.
Yeah, it was
I
interesting.
don't know. I think he looked big. Period. I think.
My friend said he got he's been big ever since
Yeah.
what's the Gladiator.
Yeah.
Oh,
pretty
wow.
much. Think about all the movies he done. Yeah, he's chubby.
Another film I watched, it was on Prime. It was called The Visit, and this is also an old movie from Blumhouse Productions. A woman with an estranged relationship with her parents allows her kids to visit their grandparents, which turns out into a wicked twist. It was pretty good. I'll give it a thumbs up. And Lewis, The Godfather of Harlem, returned.
Did you watch it?
I did. I watched the first episode.
I was not that impressed with it.
Why?
I thought the daughter was just overacting. She was doing too much with the guy, that supposedly killed Malcolm X.
Yeah.
I thought she was just too emotional. She was in too many scenes, first of all.
Let me ask you this, Lou.
What?
Do you believe the stuff that those things actually happen?
Well, they say
think they're ad-libbing
no.
now?
They say they give you a disclaimer that some of the stuff didn't happen.
Okay.
It was,
I was wondering.
but it,
it's loosely based.
Yeah, but I thought she was. Now the daughter is more involved. The white guy's daughter. I thought they were in it too much, and I thought, my man, was it me or did you think Forrest Whitaker just seemed really old?
Yeah, I was watching with my homeboy. I said
Muhammad Ali.
I said they all look older, especially Forrest Whitaker and the other main actor, the white gangster guy.
Yeah, but the guy from L.A. Law and Order.
Yeah,
the guy from Law and Order. Yeah, but I thought he was okay. Forrest Whitaker seemed like he was struggling. And the wife, she got on my nerves. Forrest Whitaker's wife.
I think they miscast Betty Shabazz, though.
Oh, she was. Yes, I didn't even realize she didn't even have an aura about her.
Sounds
exactly.
real
She didn't
gay
even
right
have
now.
an aura about her, and I just did. That's what I'm saying, is that I'm hoping that it seemed like they just threw it together. It just didn't seem like it was enough depth. Like, it just did not complement the other three seasons.
It made me feel, too, that, like, he's trying to, do the right thing in this episode. Like,
you talking about Forrest?
Yeah.
Yeah, people say Forrest is old. Yeah, Forrest is an old 63. He's only 63, but he reads. He was almost bent over.
Yeah, and I think it's been like a few years since the last season.
Yeah.
But let me ask you this: don't you feel like being that's not true to what the events that happen now, people are coming in and writing kind of whatever? Does it still make it that intriguing to watch?
No, I don't even know I didn't see if they have the same writers. I just felt that
They probably don't.
I just felt like it was like the writers went home at 8:00 as opposed to 11. Mm-hmm. That's how I look at it.
Well, when you get to your third and fourth season, the writers in the first three move on to their own project.
Well, I'm hoping that it gets better.
Yeah, they waited like 2 years to do the season 4.
Contract dispute.
Yeah.
And somebody made a point. Dion, the director, says
Allegedly.
about Forrest Whitaker. It's unhealthy old. He was unhealthy old, because there's a healthy old and unhealthy old.
He's been doing movies, I think, in between doing.
He looked tired.
Yeah,
he looked
been
tired.
doing a few projects, I think, in between. And then I'm getting caught up on. I know you guys think this is the chick flick series, The Handmaid's Tale.
No, it is. It's not
definitely
we thinking. It is.
Oh,
There's no dudes watching that
get
shit.
her, Lewis.
Yeah, I mean, come on.
They waited 3 years to shoot, so people changed.
Well,
a lot
because
in
she had a
3
lot
years.
of projects. She had a lot of things on the table. She did like 3 movies in between that.
I haven't seen her in any.
What?
The main character?
Yeah. She got 3 movies out.
Corey Roberts, you stupid. He said Forrest Whitaker, the eye looked tired.
Oh, CR.
Lewis, you're getting distracted.
No, I mean, that was funny. But yeah, you're right. Somebody else said, you're right. You all's expectations were too high. Mm-hmm. They were. Based on the 3 seasons, I mean, it was sharp and quick and just...
Because I think they were going by what was the real storyline. Now everything's loosely based, so it's going to look weird. The characters are going to look weird because now these are topics or whatever it is that didn't exist, or is it someone's imagination?
Thank you, Speedy, for that
really.
in-depth
That was
analysis.
just keep preparing for your show on Saturday. What that was about.
Yeah, see if you get your name on the list.
Oh, that's cold. Yeah, I'm trying to come. Are you
And
going to
that's it for the poet.
Oh, one more.
Playoffs? Don't talk about playoffs.
We just talk about practice. We sitting in here, I'm supposed to be the franchise player, and we're in here talking about practice.
I wish one of your guys had children if I could kick them in the fucking head or stomp on their testicles so you could feel my pain, because that's the pain I have.
I wish I was 50 years younger and I'd kick your ass. You won't do shit with you guys.
Oh, we look like the damn Bad News Bears.
Teeter Sports Ticker right here. Soul on Ice. Alex Ovechkin is the NHL all-time goal-scoring king.
Bing, bing,
Yeah.
bing.
Washington Capitals superstar scored his 95th career goal on Sunday against the New York Islanders, breaking the NHL record of 894. Goals held by Wayne Gretzky since 1999. Ovechkin scored on a power play during the second period, which was the Capitals' only goal in a 4-1 loss. Gretzky was in attendance, and when Alex broke his record, and when one of many congratulations, Ovechkin even spoke during a brief on-ice ceremony. So congratulations to Alex Ovechkin, a record that has stood since 1999. That's when the great one played for the LA Kings.
Yeah, that's. They said that they didn't think that would ever be broken.
Yeah, they always
Definitely
say
gonna
that.
get broke now.
Long Beach Grand Prix. Anybody go?
No.
Wow, you guys missed it. Kyle Kirkwood made his race his own, steering his Honda to an easy victory in the 50th running of the iconic IndyCar race. It was second victory in 3 years at Long Beach for the Andretti Goebel driver, and his third Indy win overall. Now,
have you ever gone?
Absolutely.
Yeah, because I hear it's incredible.
It's incredible.
I've never gone, but I hear it's incredible. I hear it's just amazing.
Thank you.
You get a room at the Sheridan, and then once you're inside the facilities, you get to walk around and like the Saturdays and like they had events before that. So like Alfonso Ribeiro, when they would have the celebrity drivers out there, he would always
That's
win.
Right, yeah, I forgot about that.
Every year he got there whipping around.
So do you find a place in the stands, or you can move as the
When you get a pit pass.
pit pass?
You know, people like Honda, Audi, they have a certain section that you have Ferrari, Aston Martin, and all. Like the cars are like $18 million just for the car.
Damn.
And the steering wheels are like, just for the steering wheel alone, it's like $100,000.
Are you serious?
With all, yeah.
Hey, Nikita had a question. She said
Nakia
had a question.
Which is?
Does Long Beach has
Formula One.
Long Beach has a NASCAR track?
Formula One. It goes through the
city.
Well,
Or
down at the
downtown.
bottom, downtown
Yeah.
Long Beach. They set up the course through downtown Long Beach.
And they put like barriers up so that in case the
on
car
the
crashes
backside.
and stuff?
Yeah, all that. I've been doing it for 50 years.
I never went.
Out there, you got to go.
Hey, you're from LA.
It's incredible.
We never used to go.
So congratulations. The next race is the Children's of Alabama Indy Grand Prix at Alabama, Birmingham. It takes place May 4th, so you can check it out there. NBA playoffs. You guys watch the play-in?
Playoffs?
No, I
Yes, I did.
This Golden State Warriors is
That was a good game. Ooh, that was good.
in the playoffs. Jimmy Buckets out there doing the
I know
thing.
Phoenix is kicking their ass. They should have got that dude. They should have got him.
Well, he already made the move to get Bradley Beal, and
And he had no trade contract, so
yeah,
that stifled that.
everybody don't play with each other. So here we go, East. First round matchup. Number 1, Cleveland taking on Miami Heat because they knocked the Hawks out. Number 2, Celtics taking on number 7, Orlando Magic.
Good game. They're going to be a good series.
3, Knicks versus 6, Pistons.
Pistons.
Got the Corey Roberts
got
team. He got those Pistons.
Them kids can play, man.
Number 4, Pacers taking on the Bucks. 4 versus 5.
Bucks should win that.
Who you got, Lewis, coming out of the East?
I'm hoping Cleveland.
Okay. They are the number 1 seed. You ain't got enough firepower?
I'll go with Cleveland.
Okay. That's in Cleveland in the East. Okay, the West. First round matchups. Number 1 Thunder taking on number 8. We don't know yet. Grizzlies or Mavericks. They're taking on Dallas Mavericks. 8th spot. Anthony Davis came through.
Yeah, they was balling last night.
They knocked them Sacramento boys up out of here. Number 2 Rockets taking on number 7 Portis Warriors. Nakia from the Bay's Golden State Warriors. Number 3 Lakers got those Timberwolves of Minnesota. 3 versus 6. Number 4 Nuggets and the Clippers. 4 versus 5.
That's a good one.
Speedy, what do you think about your Clippers?
I got the Clippers winning.
Got the Clippers?
Yeah, everybody's high on the Clippers.
They got a nice squad.
What's coming baller, man?
What should we call it? It's a candy bar?
Whatever the nigga name is.
You got my Lakers in there.
You got
Rockets and Warriors, that's going to be a good series.
Yeah.
Rockets and Warriors. And that's T the Sports Sticker.
Now, real quick, people say that OKC is coming out of the West.
They are the number 1 seed.
Yeah.
And Nakia.
Nobody gets hurt. They should be able to come out the West.
Nakia, I don't appreciate
What's
that.
she say?
She said, why is Lewis staring at the screen? Look like he's having a stroke. I was reading it.
He's not having a stroke.
You read like a stroke.
Yeah. Reading it. Yeah, that's funny.
It does look weird when you just stare at it like that.
Yeah, I guess.
Freeze. That's what it is. It's that freeze.
It was just so. I thought we were buddies, Nakia. I know.
She's your
Thank you, Portis.
queen to be, a queen to
What
be
the
forever.
Mary Lynn Deer
Is there anything there?
from South Pasadena. Go on, girl. 5'9", model, enjoys singing, cooking, and sports. Photo by Lamont.
That's good.
The great one.
What's the measurement?
Now, so I say
24.
32.
No, 24.
Okay, 24.
24.
24.
25.
Her thighs are not 25.
Well, the little butt right there, I gave it to her. I thought it goes around the butt, not the thigh.
He said thighs. She's cute, though.
Breasts, hips, and thighs.
Oh, Corey, way too skinny for me. Look, I'll pass.
Yeah, Corey.
Hilarious.
I feel your dog. I'm passing too.
She passed on you a long time ago.
That's funny. Okay.
Wait a minute, Lou. Would you take her out?
How many times have I said her name? 4. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
No, I wouldn't take her out.
No?
I'm good.
Well, you're not really taking her out, but is that your flight?
Yes.
Is that your
Okay,
flight.
She's cute. It's your flight. Yeah, she's
cute.
Flavor. What I meant to say.
It's time for fat girl time.
Hey.
Come on, Lou. Don't do that. Oh, no. I can't do
It's
it.
the chunky segment.
Teeter, you okay? What you doing, dog?
Once again, Speedy, I'm driving him crazy.
He loves a full girl.
We all believe this is
And
poetess.
he wants himself a slice.
Pizza!
He
Loves the big girl. I do. I have no apology for that. The bigger, the better. It is now time. I'm waiting on the cues.
Ah, yes.
It is now time for the battle between
a bowl of candy,
Candy's Bar,
like the
and Grill. It's Candy's Bar and Grill versus Club Fluffy. That's
Candy Bar and Grill.
And I am the proprietor.
She's cute.
Love the jacket. Oh! Candy's Bar and Grill.
Oh, Lakeisha.
I like that. I don't mind the tattoos either. She's cute. That look like your flavor.
Like a vice principal.
Seriously.
She's cute. This stuff is starting now.
I don't like
Or a lead.
A lot of backside right there.
I don't like the way she poses.
Right.
You talking to me?
Oh.
That should go with the knee, Lewis.
Oh, Tony.
Yeah.
Tony.
Why are we trying to look in between the legs? I really am.
I just got to watch.
It is now time for Club Fluffies. Come on, ladies. Show them what you got. Yes.
No.
Camera.
Yes.
No.
Hey, yo, D. What you doing? You gotta. Don't fuck
My
your
wife
shit
said
up.
I can look.
Angel.
Yeah, see,
Almost.
you like that, huh? I told you, Lou. Welcome to Club Fluffies, where we show the greatest of the greatest.
No.
Get it.
I heard your bitch, she got that water.
What? What?
Slippery.
Can you hit that?
Excuse me.
Okay, not
You like
bad.
that?
Renee.
I like that. I love the outfit.
Oh, come on, man.
That's unnecessary.
Where are they walking to?
We're going to the mall.
Yes. Shout out to security. 5'11", 200 pounds. Don't come that way. Teeter, what you got at the bar, dog?
Let me give him some of this Winnie and milk. Shot of
Time to
love.
vote. It is time to vote.
That's a tough one. It seems like a tie.
Will it be Candy's Bar and Grill or Club Fluffy?
Candy Bar and Grills had two good ones, and
We had a bunch.
Fluffy had two.
Okay.
I saw a tie.
I don't know who put the big girls at the end walking.
I mean, that just.
Oh, this.
They was on their way to Club Fluffy.
Oh, hilarious. Hey.
Hey, my bad. You're right.
We on our way.
We getting our steps in.
Yeah, Tony
They on
and
their
Serena.
way.
Tony and Serena. Tony.
You like that?
All right, you guys running kind of tight.
Yeah, it's a tough one this
Same
week.
thing she
Like Corey
said.
said, it is a tough one this week.
It is
Corey.
tight.
It is a tough one.
It is now time for.
Oh yeah, would Speedy hit this?
We have one of them?
Oh, we do. Hang on.
Is it a dude this time? Throw a dude in there one
I
day.
hate this show. I hate this show. I'm gonna stop coming.
Oh baby, you
Hey.
got what I'm.
Yes, y'all. We have a 3-piece
Where?
swimsuit, y'all. And then it come about the TikTok shop. Y'all see that? You know, this for the ones that.
Let me just turn her down.
Porters don't hate.
Speedy.
No, you better not say yes.
Yeah.
Skateboard D, you looking too hard.
Yeah, skateboard D a hit. No, you won't.
Wait, Speedy, you would hit. Look at all those bruises.
That's. I need to see that. I need to see that.
Diabetes.
Whatever.
Oh, Porters.
my
Come on.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
alive and well.
Yeah.
Stop it.
No, she's not. That is.
I hit.
You said you would hit that?
I hit. Lewis, I do it. Don't look at
Oh,
me.
come on, Speedy. Why?
I need to see what it looked like in between the thighs. I want to see what it looked like in between the thighs.
No, it looks.
Is it all chocolate in between?
No, it looks like hell.
I'm gonna find out, Lewis. I'll let you know. How about that?
Somebody had a good point back to the last Fridays coming up that DC Young Fly could be Chris Tucker's random child. I thought that was interesting.
I don't think they're writing that deep, but okay.
Well, and Black.
I'm hoping Chris does do it.
Black KPP78. I didn't appreciate you saying no more Facebook videos, Lewis, without headgear. we saw the skull.
I lost it.
I did a video about the upcoming show this Sunday, the 420 show.
Mm-hmm.
She asked me to do a video, and I did it, and I didn't have a hat on. And
Scare people.
Oh yeah, your head. Your mom didn't shape your head when you was little. She's supposed to.
Oh, wow.
No, you're supposed to shape the baby's head.
How you shape the baby's head?
You shape. You could shape your baby's head.
Mold.
No, I didn't know.
Yeah, you can.
Is that true, Don Massenberg?
It is.
I'm gonna have to look that one up. But I've heard of that though.
What the fuck?
Can you look that up?
Why you looking up my shit? We don't look up shit Lewis say.
Because you always wrong.
Did you just have a tantrum?
I did.
Marsha.
Now I can't.
Mr.
It's true.
Misinformation.
Thank you,
Wow,
skateboard
it's true.
D.
Okay.
Thank you, D. Yeah, you mold the kid's head, so they don't
What
have big
happened?
ass.
What happened to skateboards?
Look, you got an almond head. He good.
Okay.
I don't like looking at
Did
another
you just
dude's
judge
head.
another dude?
I did. My bad.
He got a honey almond head.
Why is it honey almond?
Put some flavor on it.
My bad. All right, so vote for the thing, and yes, I would have hit. Moving on.
So Jeff's headlines, health and headlines. He's not here. So, what have you? I've been trying to lose weight. I'm 204. I'm trying to get down to 190.
Trying to get to 204.
I'm trying to get down to 195. I feel like I'm too big. So I've been.
You drinking water?
I'm drinking water.
Okay.
I'm stopping to eat after 9 p.m.
Don't drink your water while you're eating. You do know that.
No, I don't. I drink it afterwards.
There you go.
Yeah.
You have to let it die.
How long do you wait?
How long do I wait? What?
Before
to
you
drink
yeah.
after you eat?
After I chew it.
Okay. Wash it down?
Yeah. I mean, come on. But so I'm trying to cut down the sugar.
Having a stroke.
The sodas.
Kia
and
called
the juice.
it. Oh, you got to stop doing
Yeah,
sodas.
I've been drinking a lot of water and milk.
Drink water.
Simply lemonade.
Drink water in the first thing you get up in the morning. Gets everything moving, and right before you go to sleep.
Yeah.
That keeps the heart attack.
So, and I've been walking.
For what?
To the car?
No, the cardio.
25,000 steps.
How far you walk?
Yeah, no, I just
like around the corner.
Are you bringing up a whole shit?
No, 2 miles.
Like around the corner, or
no, the track at school.
Oh, okay,
Track
gotcha.
at school,
Yeah.
yeah.
I forgot you
8
were-
times, and sometimes I do 12.
Headphones on, or just talking to yourself?
Yeah, headphones on, where I'm talking to another coach. We're walking and talking.
Yeah.
But so I'm trying to do that after we lift. We try to walk. But
what are you eating?
Okay, I'm trying to eat.
McDonald's?
No, I'm trying to eat like just 2 meals. Like in the morning.
Breakfast.
In the morning, I've been cutting up cucumbers. The only drawback is I cut up the cucumbers.
So many fucking jokes there.
Yeah.
No, I cut up the cucumbers. Then I put.
You finished with it?
I put vinaigrette.
Let me get it wet
I put
first.
vinaigrette, the balsamic vinaigrette.
Yes.
Balsamic.
Yeah, on there, and then that's how I eat them. That's my late night snack. If I want something, I
you
go
have
in
a
the
cucumber
refrigerator.
salad?
No, just the cucumbers.
That's what I said. A cucumber salad.
Right. So that's
Put dressing on
Yeah,
it.
I try to eat that in the morning, water, and then I have this protein shake.
Huh?
You still drinking your man milk?
No, it's a protein
Muscle
plant based. Yeah, no, I moved on to Orgain.
Orgain.
Orgain, yeah, the plant based.
Oh, you get that at school?
Yeah, I get it free.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Shit.
Yeah, so
Like cases, or you just take like 1 or 2?
no, I get cases. They order them for me,
Okay.
so I
You
get
get
the
one.
price. Huh?
Can I ask
I
you
wanna
guys
try it.
something?
Yes.
Shoot.
This question is for Speedy and Lewis.
Yes.
Do you have a favorite out of your children?
Do I have a favorite out of my children?
No.
The echo in here?
No.
I think about that all the time.
You only got 2, so
Um,
kind of hard to have a favorite.
Peyton's not in town, so I miss her more. And Lou's here.
You mean she doesn't live here?
No, she doesn't live here.
Okay.
So I miss her more. But I think, yeah,
Who would that be?
Firstborn, right?
yeah.
First experience.
Lou's my guy.
Sydney?
No, Sydney's.
Really?
That's cold.
Really?
All right, Jeff.
She set that up
Really?
just for to get that joke
Really?
out. I'm
No,
gonna
I
ask him
didn't.
about
You
it.
said
There's a cripple in the sky. For
Now the
our
15th was her passing day.
Sydney Wonder on keys.
That was the day she passed. But I some days it's Lewis and some days it's Peyton.
I got you.
More time no, they're both equal. I dig them both.
No, the funny thing when you said when you first had Lewis, you know, all the safety measures, putting this stuff up, but then you said once Peyton was born, like, man, you ain't doing none of that.
Oh yeah, Peyton was. Hey man, yeah. Look,
She'll be
Lewis.
all right.
I was the firstborn. It's like, look out, don't go there, you might die.
Right.
Second one be like, yo man, she'll figure it out.
Yeah.
She
We'll
does
pray
steps.
for her.
Yeah,
Do you
but
think there's anything wrong with having a favorite?
no, I think it depends on the person.
Kind of weird.
I think their favorite. They're well. First of all, you love them differently. You
Right.
love them the same, but differently. You try to treat, but there's different. It's different things about them that you really like and care about. Like Peyton's a self-starter. She goes to get it. She seems self-determined, but then she has vulnerabilities.
Right, she loves
where
women.
It seems like Lewis
Like pussy.
earlier had more vulnerabilities, and now he's getting stronger.
Yeah.
Peyton, has different relationships, and she seems to bounce back better. But I'm sure it hurts her. Lewis can go into a depression when he breaks up with a girl, and so it's different.
Kind of like you.
Yeah, they're just different in the sense of their vulnerabilities, their weaknesses.
Take your Anarol.
But
you want me to answer now?
Go ahead.
Because you did a whole swim. Whatever it's called. No, I don't have a
Soliloquy.
Thank you. I don't have a
They
special.
said the chat room says they feel it's Brooklyn.
No. I will say this about Brooklyn. I wish I was Brooklyn.
Oh wow.
Why do you mean you wish you were Brooklyn?
6'4".
Oh, your son.
6'4"?
6'4". I wish I was 6'4".
Wow.
He's 6'4".
If he gets in nice heels.
But no, I love all my kids exactly the same.
How is that possible though? Because they're different personalities.
Get 'em, poetess.
There's
not.
I don't know.
In other
I don't
words, it's
have
not
kids.
like one I would take more
ain't my real
places than
daddy.
the other one. And like Madison now, when she wants to play tennis, I don't think she's gonna be good at tennis, but I'm gonna go buy her. I bought her the racket. I got her the tennis ball. We're gonna go Saturday. Go up
You
against.
got her one tennis ball?
Pretty much. So she'll chase it.
Found it on the curb.
She's practicing with you though.
Yeah. So.
Why?
And I'm gonna do this just like I did with Brooklyn. Okay, let's go. She wants to go. She asked me. She wanted to play tennis. Oh, and she made the cheerleading team.
Congratulations.
That's not hard. She goes to white school, right?
Well, it's a school for talented kids and really smart kids.
Oh yeah, so she's you know.
You go up
I
there.
bring it right because my daddy got 8-10 kids.
Give me an A. I got your A. I got your A.
Mark Curry used to have that.
But no, I don't think I have a favorite. I miss my son. I miss Donald.
Yeah,
I would say that.
Yeah.
I have favorite grandkids. Well, I only got 2, but I got one coming up.
Oh, how many months is Nick's wife?
Nick's son is due in September 9th. He's gonna be a Virgo like me.
Oh, Lou is a Virgo.
I'm going to get him every day.
Like me.
I'm going to get him every day. Every day I'm going. And I think his name is going to be, what did Nick tell me? It's
You're not gonna name him after his
Hezekiah.
brother?
No, I pitched that to him and he said no.
So, Speedy, how would you feel having a newborn of your own?
What the
At
fuck?
this age.
At this age, no.
The fuck? Where'd that come from?
I'm just.
I think I'm shooting blanks, but no, I wouldn't want a new band. No, I wouldn't want that. You already
No,
Thank
no,
God.
No, I wouldn't. No, you got to be a certain. You're a grandfather at that point.
Hey, first of all, lower your tone.
No, I'm
Okay.
just-
So, I was talking to my mom this week.
Hey,
and-
Mom.
She pregnant?
No.
Billy Lewis.
She told me who her favorite child was.
Oh.
And who is it?
Oh, that's why you came back.
It wasn't you.
I'm out of here.
It was not me.
Oh, shit.
Oh,
Who did she
wow.
say?
Dion.
Oh.
D-Money. Why'd he leave?
He's in the bathroom.
Oh, that's why you
I
said
was
that.
trying to wait
That's why he told
to
us.
tell him, but yeah, she said.
D, did you hear?
Dion, I was saying that Mom. I was talking to Mom this week, and she said her favorite child was you.
Is that right?
Yep.
Oh, look,
That
he
got
sounded
excited.
excited. Who, me?
I always ate my peas.
Did you think she was
no.
going to say you?
No, I mean.
He just said Felicia.
No, did she?
I didn't ask her who her favorite
Yeah,
was.
whatever.
Yeah, you did.
We just happened to be talking about Dion.
That's when
and
she left.
She said,
I'm out.
Dion is my favorite. She said when I first had my surgery, Dion was by my side. He didn't leave me or just.
That's the pressure on y'all.
Now you're the baby, Dion?
Dion's the baby.
Oh, well, that's why.
Are you blushing? Oh, this is. Oh, what the hell?
I'm gonna call my mom.
Hey, Mom. Love you.
They always got a soft spot for their baby.
POTUS was sneaking out. That's why you're the favorite.
Wow. How does that make you feel, man? Don't, are you crying?
Now,
Your brother is crying.
Now, which one do you think your daddy thinks is the favorite?
Oh, my poor brother. Are you crying?
He is crying. He's in tears. It's our first tearjerker.
Nigga got cupcake emotional.
First he went to go shit and came in. A teeny. That's dope, man.
Yeah.
Now you really got to go back home.
Yeah. That was sweet.
But how did you feel, P?
I thought it was sweet.
Yeah,
Oh,
whatever.
your voice so high.
That's why I ran away.
I thought it was sweet.
Oh, wow.
I don't know if my mother would ever told me that she liked one of us. It's 7 of us.
She loves us all, but
Yeah,
you
whatever.
can love us all, but you
No.
might
We
have
already
your
know what's
favorite.
going on.
Let it go, P. It's over.
Yeah,
you lost.
You ain't it.
All right, let's ask our mothers.
Your brother won.
You lost.
He's getting all the money.
What did you say, Lewis? Let's ask what?
We're going to ask our parents. Well, sorry.
Well,
I'm gonna ask my mom.
This motherfucker.
I think I'm my
You're the
dad's
fucking
favorite.
worst.
I think
I know
I'm
that
my
guy
dad's
does.
favorite.
Why is that?
Just because I got his
look like
name.
crack?
No. I just think because he's
Well,
my
yeah,
guy.
you are Lewis, too.
Yeah, I'm junior, and I'm the, he's chauvinistic like that.
Oh, wow.
My brother Michael really ain't done nothing.
And
I'm sorry. Tony, she's cool, but she ran away from home.
Yeah, you were always there by your dad.
But I just think that's just the connection. That's interesting. That's an interesting question, though.
You named after him.
Yeah, that's an interesting question.
I think I was my dad's favorite.
Okay,
too.
Paul.
You didn't win.
Yeah.
Now you want to win on the other side.
I got
You lost.
solution.
You're not going to cry today. He is.
That's hilarious. She just straight up going
Dion.
That's funny.
Well, congratulations
To your
the
brother?
club.
Dion won't be here next week. What happened to Dion? Yeah, he had to go.
Yeah, he'll work. This your last day.
He'll be over at Tavis's show.
Yeah.
Hey, Paul, is this mom? What you doing? Call Dion.
I just wanted to know if you could go with D's there. He cried on TV. Y'all missed it. Chat room, you missed it. He was boo-hooing.
Hey, I really appreciate you, chat room. You guys make my day. I've never read the comments, but this is pretty cool to see that you guys.
You are not gonna stop reading the comments.
Did you have any idea that they were so active while we were doing the show?
No, I did not know that. That they were really into it. I mean, that's what's surprising to me. I mean, it's a pleasant surprise. I'm really,
that people like you.
Well, that people actually listen and pay attention and are locked in, like that.
Favorite.
Who's your favorite?
Oh, who's your favorite? Well, on the chat room.
They gonna put Dion. They gonna put Dion. Watch.
All right, you guys, let's do this. Who's your favorite on the show?
And Dion is a throw-in. So if you want to go in,
We'll say who's our favorite in the chat room. Of course, we like Nakia. I like Nakia.
What's so hard in saying the name? It's
Nakia.
Nakia.
Seymour, of course, that's my girl. Seymour's cool. But I think Corey's cool because he came through.
CR.
Yeah, he did come by.
What's his name?
Somebody else came by.
Who was the other guy that was killing it last week?
X.
From
Virginia.
Where is Willy Wonka Joe? Where's
Sweet.
he been?
Yeah.
I ain't heard from
on
that
the
dude.
road. Yeah. But okay,
Hopefully
so some
he's
people
good.
said, okay.
Oh, Speedy.
Baby said TDP.
Somebody said speak. No, say
Somebody
Speedy,
said Dannon. That's cool.
Impossible. Dannon said Dannon. No fair.
And they said, hold up. They said, Corey said, Lewis, the chat room's been around since 2011. Okay, I know, but first time seeing it. Okay, he had said TDP. Teeter, you already know. Poetess is definitely my favorite. All right, Corey, you know what that's about.
Thank you.
King and Duck, Dannon. So Dan will be here next week.
Al Toomer, hilarious.
Hilarious.
John
Lemon. So there's Jeff. Buick likes Jeff. Okay. Nobody said me. That's cold.
Yeah. Let it keep rolling. See what happens.
That's cold, man.
That is cold.
Yeah, you like your daughter. They don't like you.
That's
It's
cold.
Speedy again.
It's Speedy again. All right.
That'll really make you fuck the Claudia
What do you
Jordan.
say?
Lewis, you're distracted.
I'll say Lewis because no one else said it.
Consolation prize for Lewis.
Oh, Lewis, you're my favorite.
You're not in the algorithm, Lewis.
That's cold. That's cold, BM. Thank
Only
you.
because nobody said. I'll take that little kid. Come on.
That's Shucky Ducky. Y'all stupid.
Hilarious.
Shucky ducky, quack quack.
Oh, that's funny. That is
Shucky
funny.
ducky, not
That's
funny,
pretty funny. You guys are hilarious. That's funny. Feathers. Okay, Johnny Mac. Okay.
Feathers.
All right, Lewis.
Lou, you got
okay.
one. That's Nakia.
Yeah. Okay.
You can say her name. That N is fucking you up, huh?
Yeah.
Coachella Mink, hilarious.
Coachella Mink. Oh, my God.
Retired
That's
player
a throwback.
And Apollo legend.
Oh, wow, that's pretty funny. Thank you all, though.
All right.
D
So
calls.
the champs this week, Club Fluffy's 55%.
Way to go, ladies.
Oh, wow.
Way to represent
Candy's
yourself,
Bar and
ladies.
Grill, 45%.
Somebody said my dad, Calvin Hayes. Said my dad.
Hey, man. Club Fuffies.
Oh, somebody said hamburger. Y'all stupid.
Hamburger. Hey, Shanae.
Shanae Hall. Okay,
Shanae.
Shanae. I remember Shanae.
She's
What's she doing now?
ATL, still there?
She's doing comedy?
No. I don't think she was ever doing comedy.
No.
Somebody said when Bobby Brown was here, did he take a dope? Was that?
Man, it was his prerogative. He blew it up.
Every little boo-boo you take.
Out to Bobby Brown, King of R&B.
I still use some of his seasoning.
Absolutely.
Barbecue sauce is fire.
Mm-hmm.
It'll go right through you. Kanisha Bus.
So Coachella Mink, was that someone that was?
That was somebody on Reach Around, one of
Okay.
the talent.
Yeah.
Talent too.
He was a rapper singer.
All right, so I got a few videos before we go.
Let's do this.
Well, here's the first one.
$99.
Yes, sir. $20.
Thank you. All right, you good, man. You good, bro.
What are you chewing on?
I know it's $19.99, right?
Yes, sir.
All right then. My change. I need my change back, man.
What you want?
My change, man. I gave you a $20 bill. Sir?
It's $19.99.
Oh no, but I gave you a 20.
Oh, you wanted to pick? I'm sorry. My bad.
I want my penny, man. You guys always y'all wouldn't take my EBT, and now you want to keep my penny, man. What the hell's going on?
What's going on?
I'm sorry, man.
They took your teeth too.
Hey, you try to keep my change.
What do you got cold?
Wow, man.
Grill going, baby.
What are you gonna eat it with?
Man, that's crazy.
I
But
love.
stores do that though.
Well, they ask you if you
They
want to
won't-
donate it. I hate that.
I
shit.
love
No,
my man.
Sometimes they keep the change.
My
Would you
man-
want that penny back? Come
My
on.
man
would you
said
want-
that's crazy.
Normally I don't, but it's just
in that moment.
The principle.
exactly, Dieter.
It's a lot.
Wow.
Principle.
Wow.
He did hold on to
Man
it.
he wanted his penny.
He did hold on to it.
Hey man, penny. Hey, it adds up.
Adds up.
Can't get mad at him.
They ain't gonna add up today, but you gotta let it work.
All right, hey man, he's a penny away from a tooth.
That's a lot for some charcoal at the
I know,
corner
$20.
store.
He must have
Maybe
bought- he
it's
must
a
have purchased something
skit.
else.
Maybe it was a skit.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, 24. Charcoal's what, $5-6?
Not that
Everything
much.
high now.
Well,
Not that,
he
no.
did buy it from like a convenience
store,
store.
yeah.
They be
I'm
up
sure
in
he's
the
buying
price.
something else.
Yeah, I think it's a sketch.
All right,
Sketch?
this
Sketch.
Caught that look.
Yeah.
this
sketch.
one we might have played
Can't
this
say
before
shit
on
on
the
this
show. We played
I've been here 15 years.
I do not have the money, okay? Did you hear me?
When they talk about
Wait just a minute.
don't you think it's
How much you owe?
We owe $440.
I do not have the money. Did you hear me? And one of these days, you're going to come corner me and I'm going to kick your ass.
Why'd he come back out?
Okay? And one of the days, you're going to corner me and I'm going to kick your ass. Keep fucking with me, okay? Now, I'm telling you, keep fucking with me. I gave you a fucking answer. Now, one of these days, I'm going to kick your fucking ass.
George.
And it might be this goddamn one. Now, you got your fucking answer. Now, get out of my goddamn face.
That's an old school.
All right.
$440. That's old school.
Is he a politician?
He's somebody.
No,
One of these days, I'm gonna kick.
he ain't a librarian. I know that.
He said that with his teeth clenched.
He came back to tell him,
Yeah.
you know what? One of these days, I'm gonna kick your motherfucking ass.
Wow, somebody said that was in Cleveland. That sounds about right.
I was, what, 74, 75?
Yeah, you can tell by the suit.
Suit
Yeah.
alone.
Tell by the suit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was an old suit. That was an old suit.
Silver
The tie
white
was
suit.
thick as I don't know.
And then
what.
he had the Richard Roundtree Natural.
Oh,
All right, here's
1970.
another good one. Lewis sent in.
Impossible.
Powers and people.
What type of? You trying to get me to say something else? I'm smart. How old are you? How old are you?
It's not important.
Well, what you ask me questions for? You ask me questions.
This is your press conference.
Well, I ask you a question. How old are you?
This is your press conference.
Don't ask me no more questions. I won't talk to them more. You can't. I just ask you, how old are you? Because you a white man, you the racist. Because I'm a nigga, you gonna ask me questions, and I ain't gonna ask you no questions. I asked you how old you was. You gonna tell me you ain't gonna answer. Well, hell with you. Get your ass away from me. Get up now. Why you gotta stay here? Get up now. I get up.
Champ, what happened when...
Motherfucker, I told you get up.
Tell him, Muhammad Ali.
See?
Yeah.
That's some truth. You can't even answer my question how old you are.
Right,
That's how
right.
much disrespect you have for me.
Right.
But yet you're demanding that I answer you.
That part.
Fuck out of here.
I mean, come on, man.
Good one. I like that.
He said, get out of here. He's like, get out of here. Oh, if you ain't going to leave, then I'm leaving.
Hey, get out of my face.
Yeah, come on, man. Come on. Man.
All right, here's another one with Ice Cube talking about talking to Bill Maher.
Oh, yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
I love your show. You got a great show.
Thank you.
You know, but you be bucking up against that line a little bit. You know, you got a lot of black jokes. You know what I'm saying? You do.
Well, against racists. Not, yes.
Sometimes you sound like a redneck trucker.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
Now that I
Yes,
gotta,
you do.
No, I don't. That
Yes,
I gotta
you do.
push back on.
All right, it's my opinion.
Okay, it is.
I like your show, to be honest. I just want to know 2 questions. What made you think that it was cool to say that?
There was no thought put into it. Obviously, I was telling Dr. Dyson, comedians, they react. And it was wrong, and I apologized. And more than that, I can't do.
I accept your apology. But I still think we need to get to the root of the psyche, because I think it's a lot of guys out there who cross the line because they a little too familiar, or they think they too familiar, or it's guys that might have a black girlfriend or two that made them some Kool-Aid every now and then, and they think they can cross the line, and they can't. It's a word that has been used against us. It's like a knife, man. And you can use it as a weapon or you can use it as a tool. It's been used as a weapon against us by white people. And we're not going to let that happen again by nobody, because it's not cool. Now, I know you heard it's in the lexicon, everybody talking, but that's our word now. That's our word now. And you can't have it back.
I remember that.
Yeah.
He said the word nigga.
Yeah, he went to dinner with Trump. Now everybody on him, too. He went to dinner with Trump and had dinner with Trump and said Trump
recently?
was a nice guy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Said Trump was a nice guy and that he wasn't that bad. And everyone says now he's just becoming, his real self is coming out, Bill Maher's real self.
Yeah,
I mean,
Bill lost me a long time ago. He's speaking crazy.
He talked real bad about Trump.
I mean, kind of like, Dennis Miller, they all make that change and figure out which side they can make their money on.
I think sometimes, and I'm not talking about Bill Maher, but sometimes these personalities don't even realize some of the stuff that they're saying is racist.
They realize it. Because if you say anything about them small hats, they'll let you know. So they realize it.
Yeah, and Bill Maher is known to date a lot of black girls.
Yeah.
And they've made him feel comfortable. They've moaned at the right time for him. And he feels he feels good that he thinks like he said, they've made him some Kool-Aid and he feels like he can, I mean, it's just when you reach that point of economical freedom, you think you have freedom to say what you want. And that's just, they already feel they have freedom to say what they want. So imagine if they have the economical freedom, they're going to be even stronger. Right. So yeah, not good. Good for Ice Cube. That's why he got his star on Hollywood.
Here's another video I thought was cute.
Cute. There you go. Using that word again.
Yes, use that for you.
Can you say mama?
Yeah. Look at little Dion. Mama's favorite.
Hello. Is your dad? Can you say dada? Can you say dada?
I'm gonna start crying.
See, the baby was all happy when Rachel was on.
This baby like got Down syndrome.
Hey.
Too
Say
soon.
dada.
Too soon.
Say dada. Say dada. Say dada. He ain't playing.
So I guess this person Rachel is like the new Barney of today. Like all the babies listen to her and watch her. So when she was on, the baby was smiling and happy, and then he jumped on and the baby was like, what the hell?
She's watching the show. Yeah, that's dope.
Who's watching the show?
Oh, a friend of mine.
Yeah, he sent me. What does it say? She said,
shut up.
No, it says it's hilarious. It's making my evening. Is it evening?
Yeah, she
Okay.
likes the
What's
show.
her
Somebody
name?
you like?
Would you just move on?
Answer the question.
Yeah, I mean, come on. Thank you, whoever you are. You ain't got to. I mean, it's your friend. So what's
Judge
her name?
Mathis glasses on.
Give her a code name then. What does she do for a living?
Eat.
Really? That's you really just said
Chulina.
that out loud? What
we call her
does she do?
Chulina.
What does she do for a living? What does she do for a living?
Y'all ain't got no more tartar sauce?
What does she do for a living?
I don't. Lou, let's move.
No,
on.
what makes her special?
Let's move on, Lou.
Oh, come on, man. Seriously.
Let's move on.
She's a fluffy.
Oh.
Wow.
He texts the big girl, and he likes to text her twice. Where's my food emoji?
All right, here's another.
Somebody should tell your friend to donate.
I hate this show. He texts a big girl.
Oh, this
Here you to go. Whoa!
Fly to the sun.
The bird died on the graves. Oh shit! What is wrong with these birds?
Somebody said, "Oh my God!"
Pick that one up.
Yeah, 2 for 1.
Turn these in.
He said they sleep.
Don't put them in the grave.
Sleep. He said they sleep.
sleep.
So they evidently they didn't know this was their hour.
They sleep after being dropped on the ground.
No, I don't think they were alive.
Probably cold.
And do they get a refund?
They should. They didn't fly.
I guess the person in the cast is going like, really? That's
Right,
what we doing?
yeah.
That's what we doing?
You gonna throw them in with me?
Somebody said they held it too tight.
Probably.
Stop it. Somebody said bird flu. Yeah.
Hilarious. Nola G.
Oh my gosh, that's funny. Michelle, I'm sorry, not Michelle.
Bird
Michelle.
no flu.
Yeah, they held it too tight. Okay, that is hilarious.
Our last video.
What?
This is crazy. Oh, God.
You getting your ass whooped? That nigga in the wheelchair?
He don't have no arms.
Just back up, nigga.
Boy, you standing? I'm gonna fuck head.
Look at his arm.
Oh, he don't have no arms?
Show you. All the people. All the people.
Why is this what?
Look at his arm.
Oh, God.
One nigga with no legs, a nigga with no arms. This is funny. Kick him.
Boy, you standing? I'm gonna fuck head. Oh, whoa.
They need to come together and work on the same team.
All the people.
I ordered the shrimp basket, nigga.
Did y'all see that? Straight up. Did you see a fight in the Waffle House?
That is hilarious.
Hilarious.
One dude with no arms, a dude with legs in a wheelchair.
That's too much. That's too much.
Overkill.
Somebody said that's a real handicap match.
In this corner.
Stubbles.
Two Will Willie.
I hope everyone
Elbow Rita.
I hope everyone got their taxes in, or if you got the extension.
Man, I mean, can I get my check?
You know, so got to take care of your taxes, or they'll come back and get you. Did you file?
No, Louis. Do I need to?
Yeah, it's a requirement.
Yeah, I get it.
Or did you get an extension?
No, my sister does my taxes. Yeah, I got an extension.
I don't.
She's really good.
He didn't even.
Shout out to my sister.
That didn't sound believable.
Yeah.
Do I got to?
Because he said no at first.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, come on.
Why am I answering you, motherfuckers?
Oh, wow. Okay.
Now, you guys filed together. Does she get a...
Why you look at her?
Because he don't have no money.
What we doing, baby?
Now, does she get...
He's mama's favorite. That's
being
why.
from Netherlands, does she get some sort of tax break? So you're an American citizen now. No, not yet. He said yeah, and you said no.
See, we could turn her in for $750.
Shout out to
So
ISIS.
do you file taxes?
I don't think so.
So
You do?
it's different than you have to fill out a different form?
No, we filed together. We're married.
They're married.
Okay.
I'm a permanent resident, so I'm not a citizen.
Okay, got it.
Hey, lower your eyebrows.
Okay.
Yours?
Now, boss lady, did you file taxes yet?
I got an extension.
For what?
My sister does my taxes too.
Sister's really good.
And that's why I owe so much.
I gotta fill out my blunt deductible.
Because I'm a business, so.
Oh, that's right. Hey, don't forget, next week, Dannon's supposed to come. I don't know.
I won't be here.
You won't be here?
She's going up to Oakland to be her favorite.
Mom, you gotta change your mind.
I'm going to make you do it.
We thank all of you for
Absolutely.
Really do.
Definitely.
A lot of people
Thank
in the chat
you
room
for
appreciate that.
supporting. Let me pull up the names here.
And Willie, hit me up. Appreciate you.
Someone said they
Thank
filed their
you
taxes.
to
January.
what's going on?
Hurry up. Can we get the favorite child to do it?
Okay, shout out to Derwin Booth. Thank you so
D-Money.
much. To M. Willie, thank
Emmy.
you. To Pete Clemenza.
Pete.
Thank you. To Donald Massenberg.
Thank you, D.
Great name, Donald.
Thank you, Doctor.
Donald. To Retired Player.
Apollo
And our
legend.
girl Dana Dorsey. Hey.
Dana Dorsey, okay.
Marcus. And our guy Derek Kazi. Derek
Thank you,
Kazi,
Derek.
didn't he come by? He came by the show, right?
That's a good question.
You tell me.
It's your first day.
And shout out to, of course, Jackie
Say
and Jay. Thank you all for supporting the show. We
Appreciate that.
every dime. There's the info up there. You
If you
can
wanna
donate
donate.
to Cash App or Venmo at Morris
Yeah,
Media
and don't
Studios.
forget this Sunday, 420, 1108 South Los Angeles Boulevard. If you're in the house, come on and watch.
That's the cross street.
7 p.m. I don't know the cross street, but 7 p.m. Hosted by Ronnie Raw and Jay Snow, and a bunch of comedians will be there.
Is that the rooftop place?
I don't know. I just know it's
Above
1108.
Sunday's Easter, isn't it?
No, because it's 1108
It is
South.
Easter.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, it's Easter. You're gonna go to church and then come hit a blunt.
Smoke weed.
Hilarious.
Yeah, that's what I
Something didn't go right. That's
yeah,
like,
yeah, I'm like,
it's
wow.
Easter Sunday.
So yeah, I'll be there at 7 p.m.
Do you smoke?
No, but I'm gonna go and get a contact.
Why you can't smoke in church?
What kind of church is that?
Yeah, you got to be in the right. You got to be in the right aisle.
I'm just asking.
Okay, thanks a lot, Jeff. I hope you had a great
ACDC Rose Bowl
and camera look and sound check, and we'll see. Hopefully, we'll see you next week. You're missed. I don't know where you've been.
Absolutely.
All right,
Devin
homie.
will be here.
That's right.
Wow, Paul, is he quick like that?
We're out.
Hey, man, we out. Thank you for listening.
Bye.
For sharing